Yeah. Good morning, students. So we are discussing triangle chapters from many days. So now we have reached to the topic that is similar triangles. Okay, that is areas of similar triangles. Today we have to discuss areas of similar triangles concept. So before going to start areas of similar triangles concept, so what we discussed from the first day of the triangles chapter, let us recall that one for 1 minute. Okay, so in the first class we discussed about the similar figures. Okay, and we recalled that congruent figures also. So basic definition of similar figures and congruent figures. So figures having the same shape and same size are called congruent figures, and figures having same shape but not necessarily the same size called as similar figures. Okay, after that what we discussed actually, yes, who is going to give the brief explanation for that? Anish, are you there?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, after learning that basic concepts of congruent figures and similar figures, what we discussed in the next class?
Thales theorem.
Huh? Yeah, very good.
Thales
Thales
theorem.
theorem. So we learned one new concept related to proportionality, that is called as basic proportionality theorem, or we can call that as Thales theorem. We learned Thales theorem, and in the next class we discussed the problems related to Thales theorem. We applied that basic proportionality theorem for the problem section. So after learning the Thales theorem, next is Aniket. I think Aniket is not available. So can we ask for Karthik Gowda? Karthik Gowda, after the Thales theorem, what we discussed actually?
Criteria
Yeah, criteria of similarity of triangles. Can anyone give me the Karthik? Can you tell me the three criteria of similarity of triangles?
AA similarity,
It's very good.
SSS,
Next one.
SSS similarity criteria.
Yeah, very good. Next.
SSS,
Yes, Karthik, very good. So that is AA similarity criteria, SSS similarity criteria, and SAS similarity criteria. Using these three similarity criteria, so we can say that the two triangles are said to be similar. Okay. So now, Charan, can you define AA similarity criteria?
Yes, Mataji.
Huh.
Any two triangle.
Huh. Two
One triangle is
triangles.
to the corresponding angle for other triangle.
Okay. Two angles of one triangle equal to the two angles of the other triangle. Then we can say that the two triangles are similar according to AA similarity criteria. Yes, Bhuvana, Bhuvana, Bhuvana. Where are you, Bhuvana? Ashwet, Ashwet.
Yes, Mataji.
Can you define SSS similarity criteria?
If in two triangles, side of one triangle is proportional to the side of other triangle, then their corresponding angles are equal.
That is called as SSS
SSS.
similarity criteria. Yeah. Next, Arun, SAS similarity criteria. Arun,
In two triangles, if two pairs of corresponding sides are in proportion and the included angle are
and
equal, then two
included angle.
triangles are
Any two
equivalent.
corresponding sides are in proportion and included angle, okay, are equal, then we call this as SAS similarity criteria. After learning this definition, what we discussed actually, Mahesh, which concept? Next one. After the discussion of the definition of these criteria for similarity of triangle, What we discussed in the next class? Neeraj, Nehavi, Sai Priya, what we discussed after the discussion of similarity criteria? Turning the pages. Huh? Neha, Nehar. What we discussed, Neha? Sai Priya. Sai Priya got the answer?
No, Mataji.
No. After the discussion of the statements, definition of some students are there sending the message, I know. Okay, right answer. After the discussion of the definition of three similarity criteria, we discussed the theorem related to AA similarity criteria. So, AA similarity criteria theorem we discussed. Then we solved one example and exercise problems and example problems related to AA similarity criteria, SSS similarity criteria and SAS similarity criteria. The theorems related to SSS and SAS similarity criteria are excluded for this year. Okay, only AA similarity criteria we have to study, but the concepts we have to apply. All the theorems concepts we have to apply for the problems part. So that we discussed one big exercise, no? So that we finished in the Saturday's class. So today we are going to discuss the concept of area. So area is new topic for the similar triangles, no? Areas of similar triangles. What is that? Is similar, all the triangles are having area only, no? Yeah, area. See, is there any relationship in the similarity of triangles? Yes, today we have to going to learn one new topic related to areas of similar triangles. Then what is that new topic in the areas of similar triangles? See, look at this figure. So are you observing the two triangles on the board, no? Triangle ABC and triangle DEF. So area of ABC and area of DEF. What is the connection between the area of ABC and area of DEF? See, the areas of these similar triangles, are proportional to the squares of the corresponding sides. So, what is the relationship in the areas of similar triangles? That is, areas of similar triangles, or you can take it as ratio of area of similar triangle, which is equal to the ratio of the square of the corresponding sides. Okay, ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. Or short and sweet again, we can give the definition in the form of the areas of similar triangles are proportional to the squares of the, not a square word is very important, squares of the corresponding sides. Corresponding sides you all know, no? AB divided by DE, BC divided by EF. We know the def statement, that is triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Then AB divided by DE, which is equal to BC divided by EF, that is equal to AC divided by DF. The corresponding sides are in proportion. You all know when the two triangles are similar, the corresponding sides are in proportion. Here, the areas of these similar triangles are in proportion to the squares of the, okay? So, squares of the corresponding sides. For example, statement is in the form of area of ABC divided by area of DEF is equal to squares of these sides, no, proportion to squares of these sides in the sense BC square by EF square, or AB square by DE square, then AC square by DF square. Is that clear? Area of ABC divided by area of DEF, which is equal to BC square by EF square, AB square by DE square, AC square by DF square. So this is the relationship in the areas of similarity of a triangle that we have to discuss today. So that is in the form of theorem. We have to prove how it is possible. How can we accept this statement? Okay. A ratio of these two triangles area is equal to the square of the ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. How can we say that this is true? So that one we have to prove. So that is in the theorem part. So today's theorem is areas of similar triangles. Are you observing the heading? Areas of similar triangles. First I'll use the board. Okay. In the board I'll explain the whole theorem. Then I'll share one page for you. Next, theorem, areas of similar triangles. So first is statement, that is the areas of similar triangles are proportional to the squares of the corresponding sides. Okay, the areas of similar triangles are proportional to the squares of the corresponding sides. So here I took two triangles which are similar. Triangle ABC and triangle DEF. So here I mark the angles like this because in similar triangle corresponding angles are equal. No, angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F. Total. Okay, yes. So is that clear, students, up to this? So now we'll start the theorem part. Statement is over, diagram is over. Afterwards, we'll see whether the construction is needed or not. Now we'll start with the data. Okay. So what is the data here? First step is data. What is the data here? Here the data is triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. Board is visible now, students? Here the data is triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. Similar triangles. Okay. In the similar triangles, corresponding sides always in the proportion. No? So we'll write it in the form of AB by DE, which is equal to BC by EF. That is equal to AC by DF. Is that clear, students? This is the data. This triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. So from this we can write this statement as AB by DE, which is equal to BC by EF, that is equal to AC by DF. This is the data. Is that clear? Okay, now to prove, what we have to prove here? Visible, no? Only to prove part I'll write here, then I'll jump that side. Okay? To prove, what we have to prove here? Area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF. Area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF, which is equal to BC square by EF square. Any side you can take, any side. All the three sides are equal only, no? So I'll take only one side, okay? So AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. So if we take one part, no, that is enough for the proof. Then because remaining two sides are also in proportion only, so that's why I'm taking here the area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF is equal to BC square by EF square. Square of the corresponding sides. I'm taking this one, okay? BC square by EF square. Up to prove part is over. Is that clear, students? The areas of similar triangles are proportional to the squares of the corresponding sides. ABC and DEF are similar triangle. Data is triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF, in that AB by DE, AC by EF, AC by DF are in proportion. To prove is area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF is equal to BC square by EF square. Okay, so board is blur. I think network problem. or shining? Huh? Network problem or shining?
It's not shining.
It's clear, no? Wait, huh? You just listen to the audio part. Next, I'll share the page, no? Then you can catch the words. Otherwise, afterwards, yeah. For some students, it is clear. For some students, it is not clear because of the network problem. Okay? Yeah. So we'll next go to next one to prove. Only by taking this similarity triangle, so we cannot go to our proof, that is area of ABC by area of DEF is equal to BC square by EF square. So we need construction part. So what we have to construct here? Can I write here? Yes, of course. Construction. So construction, what we are going to construct here, that is, you just observe, we are going to draw one perpendicular line to this BC. That is, we'll name it as AL. AL perpendicular to BC, and in triangle DEF, which name will take? So AF, that is AL, okay, AL perpendicular to BC will take, then DM. In the sharing part also, same naming is there, otherwise you will get confused. No, that's why I took the same name, that is DM, okay, DM perpendicular to EF. See, AL perpendicular to BC, DM perpendicular to EF. Construction part, draw AL perpendicular to BC and DM perpendicular to EF. Is that clear, students? This is the construction part. After the construction, directly we start the proof. So in the proof part, so one side statement I take, another side reason. One side statement, another side reason. Is that clear? So let us start the problem. So now we have ABC triangle, DEF triangle, AL perpendicular to BC and DM perpendicular to EF. First what we have to do is, first we have to compare this triangle and this triangle. Which two triangle? Triangle ALB and triangle DME we have to compare. So now compare, we start the problem with the comparison. Compare triangle ABL, we can name in the form of ABL, and triangle DEM. Is that clear, students? See, we are going to compare these two triangles first. Compare triangle ABL and triangle DEM. So here 90 degree, okay? So compare. Compare in the sense we have to prove the similarity of these two triangles. Very simple. Already we know that corresponding angles are equal in the sense this angle B is equal to angle E. No? Yes, we can take that in the form of angle ABL is equal to angle DEM. First step is angle ABL is equal to angle DEM, because this is data. Data in the sense it is given only, but it is not in this data, it is understood. If the two triangles are similar in the sense corresponding angles are equal, that's why in the reason part you have to write that as a data. Got the first step? No? So you have to take these two triangles, you have to compare. So in that first step is angle B is equal to angle A. So that is angle ABL is equal to angle DEM data. Now, can I take angle ALB is equal to DME, because both are 90 degree construction wise. Next step is angle ALB is equal to angle DME 90 degree because construction. So what is the reason for this? Mathematical construction. This is our construction. So second step got the idea, no? Angle ALB is equal to angle DME 90 degree because construction. Now in these two triangles, two set of angles are equal according to AA criteria. Can we say the similarity? Yes. Therefore, triangle ABL similar to triangle DEM according to AA similarity criteria. AA similarity criteria. Got the idea now? So first step you have got the idea, I think. AA similarity criteria wise Okay, these two triangles are said to be similar. When the two triangles are said to similar, so the corresponding sides are in proportion. I use that property. So this triangle is similar to this triangle. Now I'll write the corresponding sides in the form of AL divided by DM is equal to AB divided by DE. For the proof part, to prove part, I need this one. That's why I'm writing this type. Okay, so these two sides are similar in the sense, all the three sides of this side, so proportional to this sides, no? Okay, so that's why I'm taking AB by DE, which is equal to AL by DM. AB by DE, which is equal to AL by DM. What is the reason? What reason we have to write here? Corresponding sides of similar triangles. So here we can write the corresponding sides of similar triangles. Corresponding sides of similar triangles. Okay, so got the idea of this step now? AB by DE, which is equal to AL by DM. So where you got this AL and DM? This is our construction part. Okay, 90-degree line, no? AL by B. This is all actually in the beginning, in the data is also there. AB by DE. This AB by DE is equal to AL by DM. So now, so we got this result. Come back to the data. What we have actually, AB by DE, that is equal to BC by EF, that is equal to AC by DF, right? So can I take this AB by DE is equal to BC by EF? Yes, now we have AB by DE, which is equal to BC by EF. See here we got the result as AB by DE is equal to AL by DM. Here you already we have the data AB by DE is equal to BC by EF, that is from the data. Now compare these two. AB by DE is equal to AL by DM. Then the same AB by DE, which is equal to BC by EF, according to axiom 1, can we write this AL by DM is equal to BC by EF? Yes, of course. AL by DM, which is equal to BC by EF, according to axiom 1. Okay, according to axiom 1, we got the result as, this is very important for the next step. So, keep it safely. What we got actually, AL by DM, which is equal to BC by EF. See, for this BC by EF, AL by DM, this ratio equal ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ prove ಆಯ್ತು. This is the half part of the theorem. Next one, very simple part we have to prove. For that I need bold, no? So which side I'll take? Can I use this side or can I rub this portion only? Which side? That side only I have to take. So, but you have to fix the results, okay? What result you got? We will list out here. Can I write here? Last result, what we got actually? AL by DM, which is equal to BC by EF result we got. This is what we need for the further step, okay? Diagram part rub. Diagram part rub ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ next ಇದು datas ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ. That's why I'm going to rub this one only. Anyhow, this one you got the idea, no? So we will send the next theorem part. Don't worry. See how first step is compare these two triangles according to AA criteria. These two triangles are similar. Then the corresponding sides are in proportion. So AB by DE is equal to AL by DM. We know that AB by DE is BC by EF. Then according to axiom 1, AL by DM is equal to BC by EF. This much result we got. Okay. So here I'll keep this result with me and I'll rub this part only. Okay. Now after this step, I'm going to take the ratio of the areas. So area of, next step, area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF. Okay, area of triangle. Now we are moving to our to prove part. To prove part is area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF is equal to something we have to prove, no? So I started with area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF, which is equal to, we all know the formula. What is the area of triangle formula? I'll ask with Akshay only here in the live class. Akshay is there, Akshay? Yeah, half into base into height. So in the reason part, area of triangle which is equal to half into B into H. Half into base into height. So here I am going to use that concept, half into base into height. Half into ABC ಅಲ್ಲಿ base ಯಾವುದಾಗಿದೆ? BC into, in ABC triangle height is AL. Similarly, in the triangle DEF, area of DEF is half into, here the base is EF, okay, into, here the height is DM. Got the idea of this step, no? So area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF is equal to half into BC into AL divided by half into EF into DM, because we applied the formula that area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. Okay, now you just observe this half get cancelled. So what is remaining now? Area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF, which is equal to BC into AL divided by EF into DM. Okay, BC into AL divided by EF into DM we got. Got the idea of this step, no? Now I will make group of this one. I will write this in the form of BC by EF into AL by DM. So we can write this in the form of BC by EF into AL by DM. Have you got the idea now? Same. So here I'll put one bracket, BC by EF, then AL by DM into. Is that clear? Same step now. BC into AL, EF into DM. So I'll write it in this form. Next step, area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF, which is equal to, now BC by EF as it is, I'll take BC by EF. Next, AL by DM. So I told them keep that data safely. What we proved in the first part, that is AL by DM is equal to BC by EF. Can I substitute this AL by DM as BC by EF only? BC by EF, because reason is AL by DM is equal to BC by EF proved above. Okay, we already proved above. So got the idea now? Why this AL by DM is replaced as BC by EC? Yes, now the last part of the theorem is area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF is equal to BC into BC is BC square, then EF into EF is EF square, hence proved. So the result is proved. Okay, area of ABC divided by area of triangle DEF is equal to BC square by EF square. So we all know that this BC by EF is equal to AB by DE and AC by DF. So we can write the result as area of ABC divided by area of BBC DEF, which is equal to BC square by EF square, and same way AB square by DE square, that is equal to AC square by DF square. Is that clear, students? This is the similarity of triangles theorem. Area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF, that is equal to squares of the corresponding sides, that is AB by ABC square by EF square, that is equal to AB square by DE square, that is equal to AC square by DF square. So got the idea of the theorem part now? So this part is very simple. Here we are going to use the half into base into height, that is area of triangle formula. So in the first section what we did actually, we compared these two triangles according to AA criteria that two triangles are similar, then we took the ratio in the form of AL by DM is equal to AB by DE. We know that this AB by DE, which is equal to BC by EF, then we applied this result in this step here. Hence, we got the theorem, that is, the areas of similar triangles are proportional to the squares of the corresponding sides. Okay, the areas of similar triangles are proportional to the squares of the corresponding sides. Is that clear, students? I think theorem is easy. So, I need the feedback now. How many of you got the idea of this one? Fatafat send me the message. So, can we solve one or two problems related to this, so that tomorrow we'll discuss, so we can discuss the exercise part related to the similarity of triangle, areas of similarity triangle. Then day after tomorrow, that is on Wednesday, we can start with the last part of your chapter, that is Pythagoras theorem. Okay, that is the last part. And for that Pythagoras theorem, one more exercise is there. So, this is about the areas of similar triangles. Got the idea of the similar areas of similar triangles theorem, no? So, fatafat, anyone? So, now, can I share one page? Okay. So, just see this page. This also contains the same theorem. So, from this you will get the explanation for part for this. See here, I took the photocopy of that textbook part. The areas of similar triangles are proportional to the squares of the corresponding sides. Revision part now. So once revise this theorem first. Data. Triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. So the ratios AB by DE is equal to, one second. AB by DE is equal to BC by EF, that is equal to AC by DF. Okay, to prove area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF is equal to BC square by EF square. Construction. So here AL perpendicular to BC and DM perpendicular to EF we have to construct. Proof. One side statement, one side reason. Compare these two triangles, triangle ABL and triangle DEM. So this angle B is equal to angle E, that is angle ABL is equal to angle DEM. Data. Then angle ALB is equal to angle DME. Construction. Therefore, the two triangles ALB and DME are similar because of the AA criteria. Okay. Now we took the ratio of, that is AL by DM is equal to AB by DE. Okay. AL by DM is equal to AB by DE. But we know that this AB by DE is equal to BC by EF. Okay, this BC by EF also equal to AB by DE. Compare these two. According to axiom 1, these two are equal. Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. So AL by DM is equal to BC by EF. We got the result as AL by DM is equal to BC by EF according to axiom 1. So now, therefore, area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF is equal to half into base into height. That is half into, for ABC, BC is the base, height is AL. Then for DEF, EF is the base and DM is the height. Reason is this one. So now half cancelled. Area of ABC divided by area of DEF is equal to BC into AL by EF into DM. So we can write this in the form of BC by EF into AL by DM. Okay. Next, BC by EF into this AL by DM is replaced as BC by DF only because already proved. Okay. Next, BC into BC is BC square. EF into EF is EF square. Therefore, we got the result as area of ABC divided by area of triangle. Sorry, here something mistake happened, no? So that is DEF. In the textbook part, there is a print mistake, okay? Area of ABC divided by area of DEF is equal to BC square by EF square. See here, note. One note is given, that is, from the data, we know that AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. So, area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF is equal to AB square by DE square is equal to BC square by EF square, that is equal to AC square by DF square. This is what the concept related to areas of similar triangles. So the areas of similar triangles are proportional to the areas of similar triangles are proportional to the squares of the squares of the corresponding sides. These are the corresponding sides now, but here squares of the corresponding sides. Got the idea of similar triangles, areas of similar triangles now? Yes. So don't go anywhere. Now I think meeting time is over. Just for 10 minutes join with the same link. Okay. So we have to continue with the last two problems related to this concept. Then we'll end the class. Okay. Is that clear, students? Yeah. Don't go anywhere. So I need the same strength. Okay. So yes. Soon. Very soon we'll meet you again. In 2 to 3 minutes.